Hey everybody, welcome to Vasu's Vegetarian Kitchen where I believe in Mr. So what am I preparing now? I'm preparing Sunday breakfast. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now and hit that bell icon for my new videos whenever I upload them. So what am I doing? I am actually making vegetable vermicelli upma or Semiya Upma, as you all would have heard about it. So what I've added here is I've added 2 tablespoons of Gingelly refined oil. You can add any oil of your choice. And I've added 1 teaspoon of mustard powder, mustard seeds, which I've crackled now. So I'm adding a teaspoon of split Orid Dal. And I have here taken 200 grams of Semiya. You can also take double roasted Semiya. And I've here chopped 2 tomatoes here. So the next thing that I'm adding is a teaspoon of Chana dal or Bengal gram dal. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is, so I have also taken here for 200 grams of Semiya. I've taken here 2.5 cups of water, and now I'm going to add green chili. Before that, I'm going to be adding Asafoetida powder, a quarter teaspoon of. I'm going to switch the gas off, and I'll just add I'll just go to add the green chilies, tomato, and curry leaves. So as I told you, I have added curry leaves here, I have added 1 green chili here, and whatever you do, do add curry leaves, as you all know. It gives great taste and flavor to your recipe or food that you are preparing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be adding, and I'm going to now add the chopped tomatoes here, and I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon of salt to it, and I'm going to stir it up, and then I'll be adding later when I add the vermicelli. I'll be adding salt there also. So for just for cooking the tomatoes, I'm going to be adding a quarter teaspoon of salt. So as you can see, I've added a quarter teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to stir this tomato and curry leaves, and it's looking great and it's smelling great. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe now. So vermicelli upma is a very easy easy breakfast for you to prepare, and you all must be knowing about it. I just wanted to share. So I'm making this vermicelli upma after a long time, so just wanted to share with you, and also to just tell you that it's very easy, and you can add onion to it also, but I'm not adding onion today. I'm adding just tomato. So you give it a nice try. Once it's done, I'll show it to you. Then I'll be adding 2.5 cups of water, and once the water boils, I'll be adding the vermicelli here, and at the end I'll be garnishing the upma with half a lemon juice, a juice of a half a lemon, or even you can add, depending upon the quantity, you can add say a juice of whole lemon. So stay tuned till the end of this video, and if most of you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel if you are liking the content here. I make simple recipes. I would also be bringing in more recipes in the future. You all have been liking my shorts. Please do go and also check out my full videos, recipe videos, which are on my channel, if you haven't already watched it. So I'll show it to you once it's done. It's almost cooked. The tomatoes have almost cooked. So I'm going to be adding this 2.5 cups of water. So I'm adding this right now. The next thing that I'll be doing is I'll be adding salt to it. I'll be adding a teaspoon of salt, not more than that, or salt accordingly, because you need to be careful while adding salt. So I'm now adding a teaspoon of salt here. That's about it. If you want, you can add a little bit more, but that's enough. So I've added a teaspoon of salt. Let the water boil. Once it has started boiling, I'll slowly add the vermicelli or Semiya into it, and once it's done, I'll show it to you. So the water is boiling now. It's at the boiling point, so I'm adding the Semiya. So now I've added it. I'm going to stir it well, and I'm going to mix it well until it cooks. So once it's done, look how beautiful it is and how simple it is to make, as most of you would already be knowing. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, consider subscribing to my channel and press the bell icon for future video notifications. You can also follow my new Star Splitters podcast channel here on YouTube, for which I'll be linking the channel name in the description. So once my Semiya Upma or Vermicelli Upma is done, I'll show it to you. So our vegetable Vermicelli Upma or tomato Vermicelli Upma is almost ready. Need to give it a little more stir, and our thing is done. And then I'm going to be garnishing it with lemon juice, or with juice of 1 lemon. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe now, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to be garnishing it with the lemon juice. I've switched off the gas, so I'm going to stir it up again so that it mixes well. Look at that. It's looking awesome, and it's also tasting, smelling awesome. So our tomato vermicelli upma for a Sunday breakfast is ready. If you don't have lemon juice, you can add amchur to it. I just wanted to add that. Thanks for watching. So here's our tomato vermicelli upma, which is ready to be eaten, and it's looking awesome. You can have it with coconut chutney, you can have it with tomato sauce, or even as it is without any side dish or condiments that I'm talking about. So it's time to dig in. Thanks for watching.